What's up everybody, my name is BVMSerious and welcome back to another Pokemon Go video. Today is Galarian Zigzagoon Community Day. It's a very exciting community day, so let's get straight into the details. So aside from the increased spawn and shiny rates of Galarian Zigzagoon, the other bonuses with this event are going to be the typical 3-hour incense and lures, as well as triple catch Stardust. We also have double catch candy and an increased chance to get XL candy from the event as well. And because players have successfully completed the global challenge that was featured during GoFest Sapporo, we have successfully unlocked an Ultra Unlock for this event. And that has entitled us to double catch experience, double transfer candies, and now Stardust costs have actually been reduced to 75% instead of 50%. So now trades will now be 75% cheaper instead of 50%. And we can now make up to 4 special trades today instead of 2. So those are the main little side bonuses that we have. And also, any Galarian Linoon that you evolve into Obstagoon during the 3-hour event, plus up to 5 hours after, will learn the brand new Dark Charge move Obstruct. And I will say this right now, this is not a raid-oriented community day, and I will talk more about this and as well as the move Obstruct closer to the end of this video. We also have the typical other things like the bundle in the shop that has some Ultra Balls and an Elite Charge TM in it. And there's also some special Community Day related stickers that you can get featuring Galarian Zigzagoon on them. You can also make up to 5 snapshots and get up to 5 free Galarian Zigzagoon encounters, which is really good if you're in a rural area where there's not a whole lot of spawns around you. And also for $1 or whatever that equivalent is in your country's currency, you can actually buy and purchase and participate in the special research titled Field Notes Galarian Zigzagoon that features some really nice items, including a few free Galarian Zigzagoons with some really nice stats, including a Galarian Zigzagoon and an Obstagoon that you can get at the end that will come with the move Obstruct, assuming that you actually complete it during the Community Day hours. And also there is a timed research with this event that requires you to have to catch up to a grand total of 100 Galarian Zigzagoons. That this time research actually offers you some very nice like Obstagoon related rewards. And also after the community day ends, there's actually going to be some tier 4 raids featuring Galarian Linoon. However, in order to participate, you have to do the raids in person. You cannot use remote raid passes. You have to do them literally on the spot. And also, when you do defeat Galarian Linoon, you can find a bunch of Galarian Zigzagoons appearing right in front of the gym within a 300-meter radius. And these will also have the same shiny rate as the Galarian Zigzagoon during the Community Day hours. And the last little bonus that actually slipped past me is if enough players actually catch a bunch of Galarian Zigzagoon or just any Pokemon around a lured Pokestop, then the triple catch Stardust bonus will be increased to a quadruple catch Stardust bonus. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff. So let's go on ahead and get straight into today's Community Day. Alright, so we are starting our day back here at the pavilion once again. There is a lot of Galarian Zigzagoons around. I actually did end up catching one before I even started recording, but it's only just one though. But this is basically what the shiny looks like. It's kind of got like the same colors as the American flag. I do like the design of the shiny. It's a really cool looking shiny, but I do still like the normal Galarian Zigzagoon better. I also do have another Zigzagoon that I ended up getting during GoFest 2021. It's the one with the music hat. Unfortunately, this one is a cosmetic one and I cannot evolve it, so that's why I'm not really including this one. But it's still a cool shiny. It's rare. You're probably never going to see it again, so I'm definitely happy with that shiny. And yeah, for the time being, I'm just going to be shiny checking all these. This Galarian Zigzagoon in particular, I just clicked on is not shiny. So this is the timed research that I've just spoken of. We're already almost there to 100. I'm at 55 right now out of 100, so that's actually pretty good. And we're going to go ahead and dive into the special research, which I've already completed a couple of these tasks already off screen, and all I have to do is just power up a Pokemon 10 times. So we are going to do just that. For the power Pokemon 10 times, I'm going to go ahead and power up this Shadow Scizor here. And there we go. We got the powered up Scizor. We got a car alarm going off. I'm not sure exactly where it's coming from, but alright. But we have completed the first set here, and we're going to redeem all these tasks. And we have a free Galarian Zigzagoon right here. This one is not shiny. And we are now going to redeem the first set here, And let's see if this Galarian Zigzagoon is shiny. Oh, it is! Oh my gosh, a shiny Galarian Zigzagoon out of the task. So this is our second shiny Galarian Zigzagoon, and since it is from a task, we don't have to worry about it running away. So we can just throw regular Pokeball at it, have a Pineapple on it just to get extra candy, and we're going to secure the catch. There we go, we got our second shiny Galarian Zigzagoon. Non-cosmetic one too. Alright, so I've now found my third and final Galarian Zigzagoon I need to complete the shiny family, so we are going to use a Golden Raz on this and throw an Ultra Ball to secure this catch. Galarian Zigzagoon number 3 caught. Alright, so moving into the second set of the research, we have the first task, which I've already completed off screen. We also have transfer 10 Pokemon, which I only just need to transfer 2 more, and I'll have that completed, and evolve 3 Galarian Zigzagoon. We got a bunch of Zigzagoon here, but I'm going to wait to catch those. So I will transfer these 4 Zigzagoon here, and that is that. And I will now go ahead and evolve at least a few of them that I feel is necessary. Alright, so we have now evolved our 3 Galarian Zigzagoon into Linoon, and oh, we got an egg hatch. Let's see what it is. Ooh, Galarian Stunfisk, okay. I do actually need that I do need Stunfisk for PvP purposes, but that one wasn't a good one. But anyways, without getting sidetracked any further, we're going to claim the second set here. And let's check this. It's a Galarian Linoon, so this will actually really boost our Stardust. So we are going to catch it. Alright, and we are now going to claim the second set here, and let's see if this Galarian Zigzagoon is shiny. It is not. Alright, getting into the third set of the research here, we have make 3 Great Throws, evolve a Galarian Linoon, and transfer up to 10 Pokemon. Ooh, here we go, another Galarian Zigzagoon shiny. This is a very nice one. Oh wow, I got another one. Alright, to finish off the third set of tasks here, we're going to evolve my shiny Linoon here into Obstagoon, and there it is. There is the shiny Obstagoon, and we now successfully have obtained the shiny Galarian Zigzagoon family. And there is that brand new move of Obstruct on it as well. So yeah, as you can see, it only does up to like, it only has like a power level of 20, which really is not that great. So yeah, definitely not raid oriented this community day. But anyways, we are now going to go ahead and claim the third set of tasks here, and claim the set here as well. And we have the final set here, which is automatically completed for us, so we are going to claim all these here. And we have one more reward Galarian Zigzagoon from this, and we'll see if it's shiny or not. It is not, so we're still going to catch it anyways, just because. And we are going to claim the final set here and get the reward Obstagoon from it that will come with Obstruct. And there we go, we have caught the Obstagoon. Alright, so that is pretty much everything that this community day has to offer, at least in terms of the special research. But we also do have the timed research here to claim as well. We have successfully caught all 100 Galarian Zigzagoon here. I know, man, my game is like starting to lag now because I think my phone's starting to overheat. And now we will go on ahead and claim the timed research here. And done. So that is pretty much it in terms of both the timed research and the special research. And now pretty much the rest of the day is going to be spent for just general shiny checking and capitalizing on the triple catch Stardust. Alright, so now that Community Day is officially behind us, I want to go ahead and give my personal analysis on Obstagoon and just how good it is in Pokemon Go and what exactly Obstruct will do for it. So, as I said earlier in the video, I said that this is not a very raid-oriented community day at all. Obviously because Obstruct just does not do a whole lot of damage, at least versus Night Slash. And overall, Obstagoon is just not the best dark type to be using in raids at all, period. But if you were for some reason to use Obstagoon in raids, you'd be better off running it with Night Slash than you would Obstruct, just because it does far more damage and you can pump out damage nicely. But the only other downside is that Obstagoon lacks access to a dark fast move, and therefore it just won't be able to pump out as much damage as some of the other dark attackers. Things like Hydreigon, Tyranitar, and even Darkrai. Those are going to be your far better options to use in raids. But you could still actually use Obstagoon in gyms, but that's pretty much about it in terms of that. Now, when it comes to the PvP aspect of Pokemon Go, Obstagoon is just a phenomenal Pokemon to be using. Even more so now with Obstruct. Now, despite the fact that Obstruct does very little damage, and because it requires 5 more energy than Night Slash does, requiring up to a total of 40 energy, Obstruct actually, basically the whole point of this move is that it lowers your opponent's defense by 1 stage while also increasing your own defense by 1 stage. So that's actually pretty good. So you could basically turn Obstagoon into a monster with this move and make it even more bulkier than it already is, just by constantly raising your defense levels like crazy with Obstruct. And the other good thing is, like, Obstagoon has access to 2 fast moves, Lick and Counter. Counter is obviously going to be the more optimal move because not only is it a fighting move and it's good against a decent portion of the meta, things like Galarian Stunfisk, Bastiodon, and anything else that's weak to fighting type moves, it does a pretty decent amount of damage, and it also offers a decent amount of energy gains. So you can get to those charge moves relatively quickly. And you also have access to Night Slash too, and Night Slash is the one move you want to be running on Obstagoon. Not only does Night Slash benefit from the same type attack bonus, but you also have a 12.5% chance to proc the double attack boost, allowing you to do even more damage with Counter and Night Slash. And when you combine this with Obstruct, like, you can actually really pressure shields from your opponents and make them thinking you're trying to throw another double boosted Night Slash, even though you really aren't. So yeah, Obstruct is also going to be a very good move on Obstagoon. Or if you really wanted to get spicy with Obstagoon, it also has access to Cross Chop, which basically just gives you more fighting damage against your opponents. Or you could even run it with Gunk Shot, because it does have access to Gunk Shot, and that will allow Obstagoon to counter those fairy types that it would otherwise be weak to. Or if you really wanted to get really spicy with Obstagoon, you could even run Hyper Beam on it, which also benefits from Stab, and you can really just boom your opponents out of the game. And this is basically what I mean. Obstagoon is just that amazing. It's got a good fast move, it's got good coverage on a decent portion of the meta, more so in the Ultra League than the Great League, because people often like to run things like Giratina Altered and Gengar and Cresselia, Pokemon that Obstagoon can easily take down. More so the Ghosts than Cresselia, obviously. But yeah, and another thing too about Obstagoon is that it's a very cheap Pokemon to power up. Now, more so for the Great League than Ultra League, obviously, but it's also super cheap to get a second charge move unlocked for it, requiring only 10,000 dust and 25 candies to do so, and that's amazing. There are very few Pokemon like that out there that are actually good and actually have that kind of requirement, so for a Pokemon like Obstagoon, it is definitely worth doing that. Now, if you're one of those people that does not have Obstagoon for PvP, then do yourself a favor and get yourself one, because Obstagoon, like I just said, is just that amazing to be using in PvP. I personally have run Obstagoon and I love running it, just especially with Night Slash, just because you have that 12.5% chance to get your attack boosted by 2 stages and just dish out even more damage against your opponents. It's just that great. But yeah, anyways, that is pretty much it for Galarian Zigzagoon Community Day. I actually came out with about 16 shinies, so that's actually a pretty decent amount. But anyways, that is officially it for Galarian Zigzagoon Community Day. I fully capitalized on everything that the Community Day had to offer. I thought it was a really great one, and it definitely gave me a better opportunity to go for those PvP IVs to get myself a better PvP-worthy Obstagoon. And on that note, I'm going to go on ahead and I will end off this video right here. But anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this as much as I have. And as always, if you did enjoy the video, then please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Also leave a like and a comment, won't hurt either. But anyways, that is going to be it for me today. I'm BVMSerious, and I hope you guys have a seriously amazing day. Thank you so much for watching.
Please go around me. What does this car possibly want? He's bugging the hell out of me. Oh, click on this and go here. No.